Okay, good morning, Justin. I'm Edith Marasigan, a representing the Rotary Club of Tagaytay. I'm the president-elect for the year 2006-2007.
Okay. So, what is the vision and mission of the Rotary Club of Tagaytay?
The Rotary Club of Tagaytay is a highly acclaimed international organization which aims to uplift the quality of the human standard of living, and it embodies the performance and overuse of service, which is highlighted by the service above share. Mission is to unite people around the world and come up with members that will commit themselves in helping the underprivileged underprivileged margin of society.
Wow, so that's a very nice vision and mission. What are your key programs to attain this vision?
We have lots of programs in this organization, primarily housing projects. We have here the Habitat Locus Housing Project, which is being undertaken by the members of the club. Outreach programs, particularly the Handog Tulong operation during the disaster situation times of our year. Polio eradication around the world, not only in the Philippines, but most countries in the world which are being affected by this major disease. Literacy programs among the youth. We have campaigns for coming up with a mini library and books being delivered to schools, which are being solicited from big schools in Manila.
So, how do you address the polio problem?
Well, the polio eradication program is being administered by the Rotary Club International through funding the group by the matching grant topic. The funding is directly comes from the main Rotary Club International in China.
Okay. So, that's my next question, the funding. So, you get your funding from the International Rotary Club, is that right?
We have funding from the Rotary International by the matching grant policy. It means that the club will request the main club and present your program, and then that's the time they will grant or approve the funding for your club.
Okay.
If it is feasible on that.
So, are there any other entities supporting your organization besides from your mother club, the International Club?
There are lots of entities supporting the club. We have the private-owned corporation. Mainly here in Tagaytay, we have the hotels, the restaurants, and other industries that support the organization. We really solicitate from them through our request by fundraising events, and then they provide the finances for the awarding, for anything that removes the program.
So, they are the sponsors for
Actually, they are the sponsors for the project.
So, the next set of questions will be mainly on the problems you confront when you execute this project. So, what are the major problems and issues that you...
Well, any club is being confronted by health issues as the financial issue, which is the core issue of any club, because
definitely
because no club can run on its own without funding. So we really scout for people who are generous enough. There are also private people who help, not even corporations, private people who really want to shell out from their own finances to help other people, especially the indigent.
So, are there any other?
There's another issue confronting, I mean, in my experience, it's an organization that is structure issue. I mean, the club has to be headed by a competent leader who is willing and able to devote time for the club, and also for the members who are really work really hard for caring for other people. It's a time sharing aspect of project, not just giving money, but to devote time.
Time consuming.
No, it's not time consuming. It's, you have to have time for them, because there are projects and schedules of activities, like the feeding program, only once a week, 1 hour, so that's not too much of a time. And then all this tree planting for the environment, the greening. So you really have to have time, extra time from your work or any other people here to help them reach out.
So as professionals, there might be really a problem with the
Yeah, the time management usually comes in between.
And I guess most of your members are professionals.
Yeah, that's why we come up with the schedule of the meeting on Friday evening, so everybody has some kind of free time.
So it's a Friday night, so it somewhat becomes a fellowship night for the group also.
At the same time, meeting and fellowship. But the venue is quite flexible, because there are times that we really have to go around and reach out to other stuff.
Okay, so that's those two are the major problems.
Like two major problems.
And the last part of the interview is how should your group address this problem in your organization?
Mainly this major problem, which is the financial, is common to every club. But we are fortunate enough that here in Tagaytay there are thriving businesses around the area. And these people who own this business are generous enough to come up with such funding. But also it's very hard for us because of the timing sometimes. Tagaytay is a seasonal area, so we have to consider that aspect. Not all year round money-making period for everyone. There's the rainy season, the low season, we call it the low season. So we consider that aspect. So we have projects for the summer.
So most of your projects
Identified during the summer.
focus on summer.
And the next issue, solution for the second problem, or the secondary issue that we are taking is for the club membership. It's also a major issue, because a club cannot run without the very competitive members. So Rotary is composed of members with people who have different fields of work. So it's a combination of resources. So we have people from the medical, from the business, from the community, from the labor group. So we come up with a team to complement the needs of the community.
Also, so we have subgroups.
Yeah, we have varied groupings in we have to have a field of specialization when you become a member of the group.
So you also have other resources aside from financial resources.
Yeah, we have the industrial member. So he devotes his time and uses skills and talents without being paid for.
Oh,
So it's a combination of services. Like if you're a plumber, we have the housing project out of the habitat. So you allot one day of your week to help with the construction.
So what I noticed here is that your organization how do you call this? Your organization get to save a lot of funds because most of your members are professionals.
Well, actually, the funding is also broken down into such broken down into particular classifications. We have the international group, which is being divided into three. And the next one is the application, and the other part is for the donation. So we have annual dues for the year, and then we divided the distribution. Alright, it's quite clear how the club runs and go about the services of community work.
It's quite clear. I have a question.
Okay.
Do you conduct leadership trainings? And
Yeah, that's one of the activities I mentioned a while ago.
I noticed most of the members are professionals.
Yeah, we have the literacy program for the youth. We have the training program we have scholarship program. Sponsorship, we have scholars for college and high school students who are deserving. We provide educational assistance to Montessori particularly. So we really come up with scouting for the best students in school, and then we send them money.
So that's really a good strategy.
And for the elementary level and high school, we have an annual oratorical contest for them to develop their skills in speaking, and the writing contest and speaking contest for the skills and the talented children.
So I guess that's all my questions. I'd like to thank you for giving us some time here for our research project. Our group will definitely contact you again, and we'll try to stay in touch, and we'll update you about our the findings of our research.
Okay. Good luck to your group. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Mrs. Macmillan. Thank you very much.